Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, classic slash non-classic. This is episode number 511. Just a single shot. Double shot definitely be next episode. My next video after this one will be my review of Ackerman Got a Kill, and I will get my thoughts on this series. Okay? Alright. My one and only book I'm reviewing for this particular episode is Batman, illustrated by Neal Adams, Volume 2. Yep. And this book contains... I want to open up a table of contents page because, well, they don't exactly have the correct information for what's in here. This book contains Brave and the Bold, number 86, Tita Comics, $3.95, $3.97, $400, $404, $407, $408, $410, and that's it for the Tita Comics for issues in here. For Batman, it's $219. Let's see, $219. And that's it for regular issue for that one. The only other there's actually one other Brave and Bold issue in here, and that's, I know there's one. Just gotta see it here. Let's see. No, that's it. Yep, that's it, Brave and Bold issue, because almost everything else in this book it just covers. And this book has the covers for Batman, $217, Tita Comics, $394, $395, $396, $97, $98, $399, $401, well, $402, it's a full story, $403, $405, $406, $409, and $411. Yes. For Batman, just $217, $220, $21, $22, $24, $25, $26, $27, $29. Pretty much just, well, from $227 to $231, it's all covers. Yep. Plus, with World's Finest, covers for issue 200, 202, and that's it. Well, Brave and the Bold is just 88 through, 90 and 95. Yep. Now, this book does contain at least one first appearance story, and that is Tita Comics 400, which is first appearance of Man-Bat. And this covers for Neal Adams' career pretty much years from 1969 to 1971. Yeah, it only covered just a few short years, and it does not contain the first appearance of Ra's al Ghul, which is the one of their. Oh yeah, it does have the first cover appearance of A League of Assassins, but the story is not in here. Nope. Yeah, they made a debut, believe it or not, in a different book, because this is the weird thing of how Neal Adams and Daniel set up the League of Assassins and the family who runs it. Like, Talia made her debut first in this issue of Detective Comics, and then the issue of Batman had the debut of Roz, and in issue, I think it was Strange Adventures, you had a debut of the League of Assassins with a different head. I think his name was like Dr. Death, I think his name is, but it wasn't like the actual, it was one of the other doctors. Yeah, they had a different head at that point. And if you're wondering about Roz's other daughter, Nessa Ranko, she didn't make a debut into the early 2000s, and Chuck Dixon created her. Yep. The stories in here are actually all really good. Good classic stories. The covers in here are really good. Let me show some Neal Adams artwork. Yeah, the artwork is still good after all this time. Yep. That's the neat thing about Neal Adams, in my honest opinion. His artwork is still really good after all this time. I mean, yeah, some people don't like his writing style, but me, I like it. I actually like the books he actually writes. I like Batman, honestly. Superman Coming to Superman, and I like his Deadman miniseries. Yep. But not much else to say about this one. It's just that really good. Except my only problem with this book is whenever I see this book sold by Neal Adams himself at Comic-Con, I've seen him 3 times, and I got him signed. I've got him signed a couple books, 2 or 3 times. I got him signed something. Last time I get a chance to sign anything. Whenever I saw this book or any other of the 2 Batman Illustrated books, he always sells these books for $80. I don't really get why in the world he would sell for that much. And get this, the full price of this thing is not $80. This book is $50. Yeah, but my friend Mass Panther got this me as a Christmas present, which I appreciate him doing that. I'm going to get this book a 10 out of 10. It's really good, the stories in here. Yeah. A couple of fish horror stories in there, but yeah, there's that. Not much else to say about that book. It's just that it's really good. Good Neal Adams stuff. There's one story in there with our Frank Ribbons doing the artwork. I never got a chance to ask him what was he like, Frank Ribbons. I don't know much about the guy aside from the fact he wrote issues of Detective Comics with Neal Adams as the artist. Yeah, and I did ask him basically also, like, what was the concept behind the creation of Man-Bat. He just basically created him as sort of a fanboy of Batman who becomes an actual bat. Yep, that's what he described it to me. And for Neal, the way he described it in the podcast, and he kind of basically corrected me on this, where the initial concept for Ross was definitely all his idea with Denny O'Neil was input. The editor just came with a name. That's it. The editor at the time just came with a name. He didn't come with the whole concept of Ra's al Ghul. That was all Neal and Denny. Yeah, this is according to him. Okay? But yeah, that's really it for this one. I know this one's kind of shorter than usual, but I only had one book for this episode. That's all I wanted to do. And there's not much else to say about it. Just say just really good stories. And I do recommend tracking down this book. Even though it's expensive, but it's well worth the cover price for it. But it's Neal Adams. You can't go wrong with this guy when it comes to his awesome artwork. Okay? So that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for episode 512, and that'll be a double shot. That'll be double shot 422. And in that one, I have a Spider-Man trade and another trade I haven't done in a long time. Okay? Excuse me. But until I see you in the next episode. Bye.